Hi everyone, welcome to Dharma Earth's Dose of Dharma, and this is your dose of Dharma for today. So many people ask when they are meditating, then they, they encounter a lot of, or a torrent of waves of wandering thoughts. Thoughts that may not be important, thoughts that may be important. So, and their mind always gets attracted by it and just keep flowing the stories that arises in the mind. And they find it very hard to calm down their mind. So what can we do with this? So actually for wandering thoughts, there are many suttas, many ways described in the Buddha's teachings to overcome them. Okay? But I would like to say that basically the underlying principle for the wandering thoughts, if you want to do it calmly, is not to indulge in it and not to suppress it. Okay? So why do we not follow it? Because if you follow it, then your mind will go to daydreams, right? But if you suppress it forcefully, then you find that for a moment it does work, and sometimes, in some cases, you need to do that. But if you suppress your wandering thoughts, then you will find that after 2-3 days of suppression, the mind is not happy, and then it becomes an explosion of wandering thoughts. So many yogis experience this, alright? So actually, it's not to use force, whether physical or mental, to suppress the wandering thoughts, but instead, a wiser way or a more relaxed way would be just not to indulge in it and not to suppress it, but knowing it, know that it has arisen, and allow it to arise and perish according to nature. These thoughts have arisen, and the emotions, feelings that accompany it have arisen because of the different factors that are present. Okay, some factors you may know, some factors you may not know. Some may be because of maybe sometimes you have eaten too much, maybe meat or some kind of a chemical thing. Then after that, it gives rise to a lot of maybe lustful thoughts, or it just make your mood feel bad. You just don't feel like doing anything that day, like that. So food is also one of the cause, weather also, like that, karma, mind, etc. So a simple way to approach it, no matter whether it is any of these factors, is not to indulge in it, not to suppress it, but just allowing it to arise, being aware of it and allowing it to arise and perish according to nature. You see, just like spring, the young leaves starts to grow, and then summer, the leaves in full blown, right? And then autumn, the leaves starts to become yellow, and then in winter, the leaves starts to fall. So it is very natural because we have not trained our mind before to ignore it, to let go of these wandering thoughts in a peaceful way. That is why they arise. It's very natural, isn't it? So, since we have not trained our mind, then it's pretty natural that they arise. But because of indulging in it, because of suppressing it, we cause more trouble for ourselves. Okay? So just sit back, relax, just be aware of it, no matter how ugly it is, no matter how beautiful it is, the wandering thoughts. Just be aware of it, say hi, and then after that allow it to arise and perish according to nature. And this is one of the way to overcome wandering thoughts in a very relaxed manner. And ultimately it will be like making a cup of Milo, okay? when you first put the powder in a cup, and then you pour the water in, and then you use your spoon to mix it. Then after that, when the water is turning, and for a while you will see the chocolate particles spinning around the water, in the water, right? But after you hold it there for 5 minutes, then it settle down, right? So the way to let the mind settle down amidst all this chaotic, or this torrent of these waves of wandering thoughts are, just be aware of it. Don't indulge in it, don't suppress it. Just allow it to arise and perish according to nature. That is one way to overcome the wandering thoughts peacefully. Alright? So, this is your dose of Dharma for today. Wish all of you well, peaceful and happy. And may the Triple Gem bless all of us to be able to attain path, fruition and Nibbana as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.